Hi, everybody. Hetty here. So, today we're going to get ourselves into a supported restorative position, and I'll guide you into a about 8-minute deep rest. So, we'll need a few items to get started. Um, the first thing we'll need is something to support our pelvis. So, you can use anything from a yoga block to a pillow, so a couch pillow, a regular bed pillow. If you happen to have a bolster, you can use that, or even just a rolled up towel, or if you have a yoga blanket, you can use that. So anything to give you a little boost underneath your pelvis. Um, Also, a nice cozy sweater or sweatshirt so you're warm, a blanket or towel to rest over you if you like. And if you have an eye pillow, that would be super lovely, or even just a folded up soft washcloth could be really nice to put over your eyes. Okay, so we're going to get started. I have a yoga mat down, but you don't need one. You can be on a carpet. You could even do this in your bed. Okay, so go ahead and find a comfy place to lay down. Okay. And even before we put anything underneath us, we're just gonna let ourselves rest into the floor, right? Just get used to being supine on your back. Maybe just take a few breaths here to settle in. All right. And then you're going to grab whatever it is that you're going to use under your pelvis. So I'm just going to use the yoga block here. Bend your knees, feet to the floor. Lift your hips up and slide your prop underneath your pelvis. So you want to make sure that it's not too high, especially if it's a block, right? A pillow may span a little bit more of your lower back and pelvis, but we really want to be on the back of our pelvis here. It'll actually help us feel like our low back is almost like drooping towards the floor. So there could be a release here. Okay. Next, you can take your blanket if you choose to use one and just rest it over your abdomen. Nice and cozy. Now, if you're going to use an eye pillow or a washcloth, just pause on that for one moment. I want to show you a few different arm options for this position. So one can be just resting your arms by your sides, palms up to help broaden through the chest. Another option can be to loosely bring your arms into like a cactus position. So it doesn't have to be these like really like strict 90-degree angles, just a nice loose above the head hand position. It may even feel good for some of you just to rest your hands on your belly. Okay, so maybe play around with that for a moment and see which one feels the best for you today. Every day may be a little bit different. So what works for you right now in your body? Okay, and then you can lay your eye covering over your eyes. Bring your arms back into the position that you decided to rest in. So the first thing you're going to do is just let your body settle. Feeling all the parts of you that are being supported. Your feet touching the floor, your pelvis touching the pillow or block or towel. Your upper back and shoulders resting on the earth. Your arms resting on whatever they have decided to rest on, the floor, our hands on belly, and your head resting on the floor. And over the next few breaths, allow those parts of you that are touching something to get just a little bit heavier. So see if you can surrender your body weight a bit more towards the earth. And then bringing your awareness to your feet, letting your feet soften. Release them of any excess holding or tension. Bring awareness to your ankles. Let them soften. Bring awareness to your lower legs, shins and calves. And let your lower legs soften. Release any excess holding or tension. Bring awareness to your knees, fronts of the knees, sides and back of your knees. Let your knees soften. Bring awareness to your upper legs, fronts of thighs, inner thighs, backs of thighs, and sides. Let your thighs soften. Bring your awareness to your pelvis, front of your pelvis, sides of your pelvis, back of your pelvis. Let your whole pelvis relax and soften. Bring your awareness to your low back, middle back, upper back and shoulder blades. Let your whole back be released of any holding or tension. Bring awareness to your belly. Allow it to be soft. Bring awareness to your whole rib cage. Let it relax. Bring awareness to your chest. Let it soften. Let your shoulders soften. Your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Let both of your arms soften, relax, and be released of any excess holding or tension. Bring awareness to your throat, sides of your neck, and back of your neck. Let your whole neck soften. Release any excess holding or tension. Bring awareness to your jaw, your lips, your teeth, gums, and tongue. Let your mouth soften. Bring awareness to your nostrils, your whole nose. Let your nose soften. Bring awareness to your cheeks, your eyelids and eyeballs. Let your eyes soften. Bring awareness to your eyebrows and forehead. Let your brows soften. Bring awareness to your earlobes, both ears, and let them soften. Bring awareness to your skull, your whole head. Let your whole head soften. Bring awareness to your whole body. Let your whole body rest and be supported by the earth, by the props beneath you, surrendering all your body weight. Bring awareness to your breathing. Air moving in and air moving out. Notice the rhythm of your breath without changing it. Just be aware of it. Notice where you feel the breath move in your body, a shape shift. Notice where the breath feels full or where the breath may feel stuck. Be with your breath. Air moving in and air moving out. Be a witness to yourself, your whole self, just as you are right now. And trusting that this is the most important thing you can be doing in this moment. There is nothing more important than rest right now. Everything that you need to get done today will get done when this is over. We're going to take 10 more rounds of breath at your own pace, feeling the breath move in and filling you up, and the breath slowly exiting from your nose or mouth. Allow each breath to fully enter and each breath to fully exit. Filling up your lungs completely and emptying out your lungs fully. With these final few breaths, allow your body to get just a little bit heavier with each exhale. And then you can ask yourself if you need more rest. And if the answer is a very clear yes, then stay just where you are. If you are ready to come out of this position, we're going to move really slowly. So you can start by taking the eye pillow off your eyes, but maybe just keeping your eyes closed as the light may feel a bit bright if there is indeed light in your room. You may want to move your arms a little bit, stretching out in any way that feels nice for you. You can take the blanket off of you and maybe begin to allow your eyelids to open. When you are lifting your pelvis up off of the prop, you may even want to feel a gentle engagement of your glutes and then release that as you are lowering your pelvis back towards the floor. Take a moment before you sit up, just letting your body rest flat on the floor just for another moment. You may even feel yourself more grounded, a release in the lower back. If you'd like, you can hug your knees in, give yourself a little rock on your spine, left to right, and then rolling to your side to come up to sit. Just take a moment to notice how you feel after that. Notice how you feel throughout your day after taking a little bit of time to restore. I hope you get to do this throughout the month. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.